championship defense starts with one thing: pressure. Pressure off the edge, pressure in the trenches, and pressure that changes games. And today we're talking about a young man who plans to bring exactly that to Ottawa University. From Park Hill High School in Kansas City, Missouri, a 2026 defensive lineman with versatility across the front, Jamari Bell has officially committed to become an Ottawa Brave. This isn't just another recruiting announcement. This is about development. It's about fit, and it's about the next wave of Ottawa Braves football. What's up, Braves Nation? I'm CJ McClure, and this is Storm the Field OU Braves presented by Tree City Sports, your source for local sports. Today, we sit down with Jamari Bell to talk about the commitment, the mindset, the grind, and what he plans to bring to the defensive line of the Braves. So without further ado, Jamari, welcome to the show. Great to have you on. And go Braves. Jamari Bell, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Could have been better if the Braves had won the men's and women's basketball games on senior night, but we'll
Yeah,
take it.
yeah. It's always better when you're on the winning side of things.
Yeah, exactly. Especially on senior night.
Yeah,
Emotions are high anyway.
yeah. I know exactly how that feels. We lost our senior night. It was crushing. I ain't gonna lie. So,
Yeah, yeah, it
mhm,
can get to you.
for sure. Yeah.
So why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Um, like sports wise, or just like.
Just in general.
Oh, okay. So usually I like playing the game. Like I be on the game a lot, and I play 2K, and so I dabble in some Fortnite too, and then I obviously play football. I work out a lot. I be lifting, and then um I work pretty much. That's what my life consists of.
Yeah, no, you're in the exciting times now.
Yeah, for sure. Just turned 18. Got a whole lot of life ahead of me.
Oh yeah, just try to enjoy these moments while they last, because pretty
For
quickly
sure.
it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I can already tell. It's a lot going on with the football side of things. So, uh, just excited to work. I'm excited to get on campus in the summer. Excited to meet my new teammates, and most of all, excited to flip the our program around.
Yeah, we're definitely excited to have you coming to Ottawa, and absolutely congratulations, because committing is a huge deal, and it's not just football, it's your next career, next phase of your life.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely, I'm definitely excited. I'm gonna be in like a lot of debt. That was a big thing for me. I get to play football, do stuff that I love, and not have a lot of student loans. So that was a big thing for me. And I love the coaching staff. The coaching staff, they really got me. I ain't gonna lie. They all cool. They cool up here.
Now, when you were talking to the coaching staff and everybody, who really stood out to you?
I really love Kramer. That was my guy. That he onto better things now, but like he really got me to commit, and he really showed me the culture. We was texting back and forth every day. He really convinced me to come here, and I know like that guy replacing him. He's cool too. I'm excited.
Yeah, Coach Kramer has one of those just auroras on the sidelines that is just unmatched.
I bet. I bet. I could tell. Sure.
There's always at least two or three times in every game throughout the highlights that I recorded and posted,
Mhm.
you would always hear Kramer yelling something from the sidelines.
I bet Kramer got them fired up for sure. He got that like voice, that tone, that tenacity to him that really get people going for sure.
Yeah, he does. He's definitely a great motivator.
Hmm. Yep.
So, when you were deciding on where to continue your career in college,
Yeah.
what was it about Ottawa that really drew you to feel like this is home?
I just like when I visit the campus the first time over the summer in like June, that it was like I really like the the people, the environment that I'm around. Like I, it was like a great place to be. It looked like a great place. The campus, like you would think it would be a small campus, but like I was just walking around. It's like it seemed cool out here. Like they showed us like the games from the following year. Like the people, when it's home games, the people show out and really like it's a great fan base for sure. I really like what I was seeing. And then I came back this past December, and that was just everything I need to see. Like it was just like I got on the camera, I was like, yeah, I'm committed today, and signed my letter of intent that day. It was just I haven't looked back since.
That is wonderful because one of the things that, we really like to point out, and it's just everyone sees it when you get to Ottawa, is it feels like you're at home no matter how far away you're from.
Yeah, I'm only an hour away from home, but like it still feels like I can this place I can definitely call home for sure. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to see where the future takes us.
Oh, it's going to be exciting for sure. And at least, your parents and your family won't have to travel very far to come watch you play.
Yeah, not at all. It's calm little hour down the street. It's like not that many turns, not that many exits you gotta take. It's just the hour down the road, and then you're in Ottawa. So yeah, I'm definitely. I can't wait to get onto campus and like really like I'm just excited for sure. It's the
Most
new
definitely.
new chapter for me, and I just get to do what I love.
Yeah, being able to play football at the next level is a great thing.
Not a lot of people
So,
get to.
yeah, you're right. When you look back at your friends, your family, former coaches, who is your mentor through all of through all of your career and your life? Not just
Really,
football, but in life.
in life, I'd rather be say my grandpa was like my biggest like motivating factor. We would just sit on a phone call and just talk about like God. We would talk about God was one of the biggest things we would talk about. He was really coaching me up on how to be a man in general because my father's not in my life, so I didn't really have that role model, that figure in my life to be there for me. But my grandpa always held it down for me. He kept it solid, and he just inspired me to be great at what I do, and whatever I am doing to love it and always keep God within it. So I really appreciated him. Even like we wouldn't even just talk about football. We would just talk about life, and like I incorporated that into how I played football, and so he probably doesn't know it, but like he really helped me get here.
That's a great story. Having your, family there to support you through everything, and not just in football, but in life as well. Having someone that you can talk to through everything is one of the most important things.
Yeah, family is everything over here. So
Yes, absolutely. And like I said, once you're a Brave, you're part of the family here too.
yeah. That when I'm coming to this school with two of my closest friends, Elijah Cole and Jacoby Hogan. So whenever we signed on that Saturday, that all the coaching staff was fired up to have us. They man, I can just tell like the future is bright here at Ottawa. So
Oh yeah, it definitely is. We've got a lot of pieces that are returning. We lost some seniors that were just foundational for this team, but what we are building for the future is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. I'm already knowing. Like once we step foot on that field in the summer, once we get them pads going, I can definitely I definitely see us getting some rings for sure. All that stuff. So
Yeah, and it wasn't very long ago that we won a conference championship.
exactly.
So
So we bringing another one. That's why
yeah,
I'm.
let them know you're coming.
Uh huh. Yep. Yeah.
For fans that haven't watched your tape yet, describe your game in your words.
First for starters, I would say like I might be big, but I'm quick on my feet. I got quick hands, all that stuff, and yeah, I'm pretty athletic. Like they probably don't expect that from me, but my spin move pretty lethal. I don't lie. So watch my tape. I'm really like technique sound. My swim move, jab, spin move. That's my stuff too. That's spin move, like I said, and then my swipe. I got a good swipe too. So really, I got that quick first step is like being that offensive tackle to 3 yards, then bending that corner, and getting the quarterback sack. That's my game. But first and foremost, I like to stop the run because them early downs is gonna be the running plays, and then on third, fourth down, that's when you go. That's when you need to get off the ball. Had that quick first step, tired out that old lineman on the first 2 plays. Then you beat them. So get that 3 and out. So I'm coming for sure.
Those are great attributes to have, and being able to not only have the size, but to have the quickness to play at such a high level is something you really coaches really look for.
Yeah.
Now, the versatility to play defensive tackle and defensive end isn't for everybody, but which one do you feel the most comfortable in?
I like being on the edge. I like setting that edge. But if I need to be in the interior, I can be on that interior. Get my hands on and stopping guards to get from getting to my linebackers. So I can play both ways. So, but I like playing on the edge more because got that one on one with that tackle. I'm picking me every single time. So I like my odds better than theirs.
Yeah, you definitely have to know where you're most comfortable lined up and the most effective, but being able to play multiple positions is such a huge thing.
Yeah. hmm Like, hey, my junior year, I got a pick. So if they ever needed to draw me into coverage too, hey, I can do it all.
Oh, which is better for you? Strip sack or an interception?
When I got that pick, hey, I felt like I was at the top of the world. But nothing beats a strip sack though. Getting a sack and then the turnover too, like that's two stats in one. Like,
Yeah, it is.
hey, so
Oh,
I take the strip sack for sure.
it's a
Get
good
the
answer.
yeah.
When you're not on the field, what part of your game are you working on the most?
Quickness. I just my junior year I felt very slow, and I felt like it showed on tape. So over like the whole off season, I was just working on getting bigger, but like maintaining speed. So I put on a lot of weight. I put on 30 pounds, but I also felt way quicker, and I feel like I maintained my athleticism, but also got stronger, bigger, and quicker. And I felt like that showed on tape a lot. Like my junior year, I was only honorable mention all conference, but this year I was able to get second team all conference and then first team all district honors. So like I feel like it definitely showed to other coaches that voted for that as well.
Yeah, it does. And when you work on not just one part of your game, when you're building your size as well as working on your quickness, that just
Mhm.
shows great motivation.
Yeah, mm, it definitely does.
Which do you like better, the film room or the weight room? I already know the answer to that.
I like being in the weight room. Yeah, that like being in a weight room, being around guys that can like push you beyond your limits. I feel like that's the best people you can be around. I mean, like I still watch my film. I do all of that, but like being in the weight room with all my friends that can keep me motivated, keep me going, and like like I said, push me up beyond my limits. Like I feel like that's something that can really like make you go above and beyond.
Yeah, absolutely. Film study is absolutely important, but you have to have the strength to play on the field.
Yeah. hmm
That's
My
one thing that is really good about Ottawa is our weight room and our facilities are
oh yeah.
phenomenal.
I I loved y'all. I loved y'all weight room, and I met y'all strength coach and everything. Like, he seems like he really gonna get you right on the right workouts. Even help incorporating that meal plan into your workouts. So, it's like that was another reason why a big reason why I committed too, because he really wants to um get the players better in the strength wise in the weight room. So
Yeah, everyone that has a specific role within this coaching staff does their jobs really, really well.
yeah, I can definitely tell everybody plays their role.
Yes, they do. And one thing about us is, or about Ottawa University, is the fact that this coaching staff is some of the greatest people you will ever meet. They're not just great coaches, they're great human beings as well.
Yeah. hmm Um,
So what's one thing that you've learned playing up there in the Kansas City area that is going to help you, is going to translate immediately to your college career?
Well, I felt like I played in a 6A class, and that's like the top of the top in Missouri. So I've gone against the D1 players. I've gone against the 6'6" 300s. I've gone against the Jackson Cantwells and all that stuff. So like, I'm not I'm not really like scared about what I'm going to see in college because I've seen those D1 players. So it's like I know what to do. I know what to expect. So I feel like that really helped develop me as a player.
It definitely does to put yourself against competition of that level.
Exactly.
Now, when you're lining up against someone that is committed to a big D1 school, Big 10, Big 12, SEC, whatever program it may be, what's your mentality facing those guys?
We we all bleed the same. That's my mentality. So it's like who gonna blow it? Who gonna take that last punch? Who gonna put in the extra work? All the four quarters. So it's like that's really my mentality when it comes to going against players like that. Like I'm not the tallest. I'm not the strongest. But it's like who gonna be willing to play all four quarters against each other?
Exactly, and the mental side of the game is just as important as the physical.
Mm-hmm. Like if you don't have the mentality, you can't really translate that onto the field. I feel like it's
Yeah,
all
absolutely. Now, what is something that you've learned on the field from playing against competition of that level?
I've just learned that um I really just learned that like I said, like it's a mentality thing. That's what I learned. That's like you gotta not go into the game like, oh, he's bigger than me, he's D1, he's this, he's that. You gotta go into the game thinking like we all bleed the same. So that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Like you gotta have the mental capacity to like be like, I can get through this game. I can be better than him. We can win this game as a team. Our defense is better than their offense. So you gotta do. My coach, Coach Sims, always instilled in us that you gotta do your 1/11th. So that's really what
Yeah, I definitely agree. And when you're playing against competition, no matter what level you're at, when you're on the field, those recruiting rankings and those offers they have from those colleges don't mean anything. All that matters is the next play.
exactly.
For young linemen watching, what's the one thing about you that separates the fact that you play D line from the fact that you are a real problem on the defensive line?
I feel like when you're young, you gotta first of all, like eating right and all that stuff. Like when you're young, you gonna eat whatever. But like once you get to that high school level, like you gotta start putting the right stuff in your body. Like you can be a big person, but still eating right, doing all the taking the steps to still be like a healthy big. You understand? Like and really just living in that weight room too. Having the eating the right foods and then living in the weight room can really like transform the player that you are on the field. And I feel like that's really what helped me when going from my junior to my senior year, taking that next step and becoming a all conference player. That's really what I felt like was the difference. Because my sophomore year, I didn't play any varsity at all, and obviously I wanted to be a starter. I felt like I could be that player. So my sophomore going to my junior year, I of course like I was lifting and stuff, but I wasn't taking it as serious. And that showed on tape and on film my junior year that like okay, he's not really a problem per se. So I used that mentality. I was like, I really gotta eat the right stuff. I gotta lift weights all the time, and that's what I'm saying. Like it shows on the film room, and it definitely showed to the coaches around the KC metro area and our conference that number 9 he was a problem.
That's a great answer. And one of the things that uh, it's very difficult sometimes for you to change your habits. What was the most difficult thing for you in learning what kind of things to eat that would help your body and what things don't help your body?
One of the most difficult things was like eating the healthy foods is like it gets expensive. Like it's just like that protein powder, like that protein powder, the protein shakes, the protein smoothies, all that stuff. Like it adds up over time. Like it's easy to go to McDonald's get a $5 meal deal. You mean like, but like that Smoothie King protein smoothie is like it's gonna be $15-$20. Them Chipotle bowls are going to be $15-$20. So it's like that was like the hardest thing for me. Like I would say, but once you get over that hump and start with that creatine, that protein powder, like that stuff really gets you right.
Now, I'm glad you brought up the nutritional shake so that I could naturally throw in a plug for my buddy Jared at Arrowhead Nutrition because they have some phenomenal energy teas and nutritional shakes there. And it's literally what, like 6, 7 blocks away from campus?
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
We gonna be there all the time. Yep, for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's actually when you get to campus, and if we do an interview there,
Hmm.
that's where we'll probably do it.
Okay, cool. That.
I'll thank you by to meet Jared. He's a great dude.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool.
Now, what's your favorite kind of protein shake, flavor wise?
I usually just go. I go calm. I get like vanilla, and then I like the vanilla protein shakes. Really, that's really all I drink. And then like if I'm
Hmm.
feeling frisky, I might get a little like fruity pebbles, with the peanut butter, like that's my stuff. But yeah, I'm really just like keep it simple, some vanilla protein powder, and that's really all I take.
Yeah, yeah, they've got a lot of different great flavors. One of my favorites is the peanut butter cup one because it's hard to go wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So when you get to Ottawa for your first off season, your first training camp, what are your goals personally?
Personally, I just want to show that like I can keep up with the older guys, the guys that's been there 4 or 5 years. So I can keep up with the 23-year-olds at 18-year-olds. So that's really my goal is like to show the coaches like I'm ready. I'm ready to work. I'm ready for the college level. I'm ready for like all the obstacles that may come my way.
That is a great mentality to have. Just work as hard as you can and you will see the results.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, on the field, when you get to see the field, what is something that you're most looking forward to?
I'm looking at here in high school, like our defense, like our the relationship that I had with all the guys, like from the linebackers to secondary, we all like I feel like we all work together. Like I said earlier, like we all did our 111th, and it really made us play like a fast and very efficient defense. Even when our offense was like struggling this past year, we always kept our defense going and kept our offense in those games. So it's like I want to try to bring that to Ottawa. We all have like a strong connection. We feel like we can trust each other. So if we have that trust in one another, we can really make something happen this season.
Yeah, one of the most important things on a football team is your family mentality in the locker room.
hmm Exactly.
The closer you guys are off the field, the closer and better you guys are going to play together on the field.
Exactly. Because if you feel like you can't trust one of your teammates, you're gonna feel like you're obligated to do their job. And once you're trying to overcompensate for one another, it's like that's when the mistakes happen. We just gotta be able to trust one another, do each other's job, and then we can play as a fast, very efficient defense. And that's what I feel like my senior year of high school. That's where our defense won a lot of our games for us. So that's what I'm trying to bring to Ottawa. Show that we can trust each other and we can really like they say, defense wins championships. So that's what I'm trying to do for Ottawa.
Yes, it does. Defense absolutely wins championships.
And it all starts in the trenches. So yeah.
Yep, the game up front is the most important.
Exactly. I was watching that Friends film. They wasn't really ready. D-line wasn't really ready. I'm gonna be honest. But now that we got some good D-line recruits, and they got me as well. So really gonna flip the page, and we gonna stop that for sure.
Yeah, I really hope, and Cody, I hope you're watching this. My buddy Cody Stovall's a Friends alum, and he runs Locked On Oklahoma State. As you can tell, I'm a K-State guy
Yeah.
myself. But so we got some friendly banter that we always got going on. But him being a Friends alum,
hmm
he came up for that game last year, and it was it was actually incredible because I think we held Friends to their lowest scoring and lowest rushing
Yeah.
game of the
I saw
entire year.
I saw Coach Davis post about that. I was like, that's crazy. 'Cause
Yeah, they're a team that they put up over 300 yards of rushing per game
yeah,
last year.
it was crazy. They went on a crazy run.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that we gave them a run for their money. I mean, it wasn't like they didn't completely blow us out by any means.
Yeah.
And for us to have that kind of mentality, that fight in us is incredible, and that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. You know they're going to come out and they're going to run the ball straight down your throat. Don't give in.
Yeah. Hmm.
Now, when you face someone, a team that is putting up 300 and some yards of rushing a game, what's your strategy to try and slow that down?
Well, obviously, it's like some getting like from a D line standpoint, it's like getting my hands on them first, getting them pushed back, and then peeking, push peeking, and then swarming to the ball. If we get all 11 hats to the ball, we're gonna get some stops. We're gonna get some three and outs. We're gonna get them off the field. So we stop that run on those first two downs. Then I trust my D backs to swat the ball down, or even my fellow D linemen to get that sack. So that's pretty much the mentality I'm gonna have if we go throughout the whole season in general. Just not even like going against teams that are putting up 300 yards of rushing offense. Like I'm just that's just the mentality I'm gonna have throughout the whole entire season.
Yeah, and like I said, that is a great mentality to have. Just do your game, play your game, and work as hard as you can, and you'll see the results.
Hmm. Exactly.
So before you ever step foot on the field in Ottawa, what's something that you want Braves fans to know?
That they got a player that's gonna work hard. They're gonna hold their teammates accountable, and they're gonna set an example, be a leader. Even though I'm an underclassman, I'm gonna be a freshman, but I'm gonna let the Braves fans know that me, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be one of the hardest working players, and I'm gonna set high standards for us. So, cause I come from a winning like program, you could say, like my junior senior year, we won a lot of games. So it's like I'm not coming to lose. Like I'm coming to win. I'm coming to get wins. I'm coming to get those conference championships, all that stuff. So that's the type of player they're going to get out of me.
That is fantastic. Now, what kind of a teammate are you? You a loud leader? Are you a lead by example guy? How do you bring your team closer together?
I'm more of a lead by example guy. Like I'm not gonna give all the pre-game speeches. I'm not gonna do all of that stuff. I'm just lead by example. I'm gonna show what it means to be a Brave. So that's really what I would. That's the role that I'm gonna play.
A great answer. These are a couple of fun ones that I came up with. What's your go-to pregame song?
My go-to pre-game song. This past year, it was anything by Baby Chief Do It. That was my guy. He really got me right. He got me locked in. That was my go to artist. I can't really just pick one song, but Baby Chief Do It, NBA Young Boy, those my guys. They got me right.
Yeah, and it is definitely too hard to pick a single song. I know how
Hmm.
that is.
Yeah.
Now, what's the hardest position for you to get around? Would it be like a guard, a left tackle, or like a tight end blocking on the edge?
I feel like the hardest position for me to get around is probably a guard because I feel like it's harder to know which way they're gonna go. Which like the guard center combo, you don't know who's coming off, which way the ball could possibly going. So that's really like the hardest to anticipate, to be honest. But like you just got it's really like getting your eyes right and understanding their movements. And it's just a film thing as well. So understanding their tendencies. So, but yeah, I will say guard.
It's a good answer because it doesn't matter what position you're lining up against. You're going to have the quickness and the strength to get around them. The guard has two guys on both sides of him, no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes with the left or with the tackle, there may or may not be a tight end on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really just being understanding the player that you're going against, their tendencies, and like it's watching film, being in that film, really keeping your eyes peeled at because offense knows the play. You're the one that gotta try to stop it. So gotta stay in that film.
Now, when you're looking at film and stuff, what's something that really stands out to you? Do you notice like pre-snap motion, what they do
Yeah,
with their hands or something like that? Do you look
yeah,
for that?
all types of stuff. Like, do they get set right before the snap, or are they set X amount of seconds before the snap? Does the quarterback put their hands up before the snap? Like, what's the quarterback's tendencies? What does the center do? Does he is he in two a 2 point stance before he snaps the ball? Is it a quick motion? Was the like it's about the little things. Just keep your eyes peeled for the little things, so you can be one step quicker. Just and those can make huge differences throughout the course of the game.
Yes, all of those little details matter very much.
Yeah. hmm
So when you're on the field, how hard is it to not only pay attention to your guy that you're lining up against, but to watch everything going on in the backfield to know if it's a run or a pass?
Um, I actually don't think it was that hard. I feel like I've learned a lot and become and developed as a player in that like aspect of the game. So I feel like just keeping your eyes on your guy, and then like knowing what the backfield set is could really be helpful as well.
Yeah, if you know what kind of a look you're going up against, it makes it a little easier.
Personnel makes a huge difference too. It's just the little telltale signs that could really tell you like, oh, this is definitely a run play, or this is definitely a pass play. Like being gap sound too. Like if they're wider splits, like if the splits are wider, it's probably like an outside zone. Like splits tighter, it's gonna come like yeah. It's really just keeping your eyes peeled for the little things that can really give you like it's a running play. hmm some guards might lean the way that they're going, so so you know that they're pulling guards, little stuff like that. That's really like what helped me understand what play was coming.
Exactly. Like I said, every little detail matters, and people tend to have the same tendencies when they go to do the same thing, hundreds of times, thousands of times in a season.
Yeah. Mm.
Which is better? I already asked you about the strip sack or the pick, but which is better, a sack or a tackle for loss, where you just blow up the line and blow up a running back?
I, I feel like no, I like the sack better. The sack feels more rewarding after a long drive because you can get a tackle for loss on any time anytime throughout a drive, but like the sack can really feel like the nail in the coffin on a drive. Can really like I feel like that can really like set an offense back.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what time of the game it is. Most people are going to run the ball most of the time if they're ahead anyway. If you're coming from behind and looking to make a stop on third or fourth down, what's what's your mentality going into that down?
It's really like you may be tired, but if you keep going, give it 110% for this down, you can get off the field, get to that bench, get you some water. So it's like Just get off the ball, be quicker than the guy in front of you, beat him to 3 yards, swipe his hands down, bend that corner, get the sack. That's my thing.
What's something that you're most excited for to experience within the community of Ottawa, not just on the field, but within the community on campus, things
I'm
like
excited
that?
to. I'm really excited to like see just what student life is like how like just go to like basketball games, all kinds of stuff like that. Like just like see the student body and like be supportive in like their sports as well. Because everybody works hard. Everybody puts in the effort to be good at their sport. Everybody putting the effort in high school to get here. So it's like some really just excited to see what the student athletes are like. Because I know majority of school is student athletes. So it's like some everybody gonna have something to do.
Yeah, exactly. You might as well be supporting the other teams within the university.
Yeah, for sure.
And that is something that is fantastic about Ottawa is the last couple of games, basketball games, Coach Johnson has had some of the football players in the student section at the basketball games. And I'll
Yeah,
tell you what, those boys have some fun over there.
for sure. I'm already. Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Now, outside of football, what's something you're most excited for, like to watch? What other sport are you excited to see? Because we have one of the best flag football teams in the entire nation.
Oh yeah, I'm already knowing. One of my student actually went here last year. Anna Anderson. She she's nice. I'm already knowing she's nice. And I know she came here, so I'm excited to watch the flag football and the basketball games for sure. Big basketball fanatic. I used to play basketball, so I'm excited.
Now, when you played basketball, your size would help you there. What was something that you were able to translate from the basketball court into your football career?
Hold on. Okay. Um, um, One thing I was able to transfer from the basketball court is like really really just like hand movements. Like that's weird to say, but it's like some when you're playing defense, like some it's like trying not to foul and stuff like that, knowing hand placements. That's just like some. I feel like that really helped as well because one of the other things like one of like another like move I can use is like the forklift. It's like just anticipating their hand movements and just being able to push that hand up and duck it under. I feel like basketball help with that as well. Just being having that tenacity on the basketball court translated to that football field. Um, so yeah, I don't know if that made sense, but yeah.
No, it definitely did. Now, when you were younger and you were playing all the sports that you wanted to play, how did you know that football is where you wanted to go with your future?
Um, when I was a kid, I always knew that I wanted to play football because like I mean basketball was fun, but like you couldn't let out your anger on the basketball court. Like when you was playing football, you could hit them as hard as you wanted to, and when I was a kid, I used to play all around the field. I used to play quarterback. I was playing receiver, running back, and then I was playing a little bit of safety too. That was back before quarantine though, from like when we was a little bit smaller. So yeah, I always knew it's just like it was football that I wanted to do. So yeah,
And when did you really find your role on the defensive line and
yeah.
figure out that that's your position?
Eighth grade. When I was in eighth grade and I was playing for the little league team, and they put me on the D line, and I was like, I wasn't used to it, but whenever I got that first sack in eighth grade, I was like, oh yeah, I really like this. I was like, I really like putting my hands on this offensive lineman and getting around him. So I knew that was what I wanted to do.
Well, that's definitely a great answer because that is very rewarding when you get that first sack.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, we don't want to keep you on for too long. I know you've got a lot of things that you want to enjoy your Saturday night.
Yeah.
So, well, I appreciate you coming on the show. Thank you very
Thank
much.
Thank you so much for having me. I know it's been a little rocky trying to get here on this call, but like I'm glad we finally got it done. I'm excited to get back on campus. Probably go get us a little protein shake, have another interview. So yeah, excited.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Welcome officially to the Braves family.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Storm the Field OU Braves presented by Tree City Sports, your source for local sports. If you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe, and share it with fellow Braves fans because we're going to keep bringing you recruiting news, interviews, and coverage all year long. I'm CJ McClure and Braves Nation. Until next time, y'all take care now.